Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to do a little trade recap. Once again, no real trades, just a few paper trades. One micro trade, which I still consider paper trade, just because Pal's talking. I'm not very confident in the market. And first, I'm going to show you two things. So this morning, where's it at? Here. There's two things I wanted to see. Now, I marked it out before market open. As you see, can I zoom in? We have, like, this is what I wanted to see. This is a 15-minute time frame. Just look at this precision, guys. So I wanted to see market come down, touch this 15-minute imbalance, and then go up to buy side. Now, what does market do? It's not as clean, but just look what it does. Market comes down into that 1 hour fair value gap, which is that fair value gap right there that I have marked out. SMT at the bottom, which is even better. Runs straight to buy side, then sells off. Look at my arrows. Comes down, goes up, comes down. I mean, it's precision. It's day after day of showing up to the market and seeing what it's going to do and knowing what it's going to do and understanding draw and liquidity, just things of that nature, which is really cool. But so I'll show you this trade and I'll prove to you I did actually take it on paper. Let me get rid of all these. So I mean, obviously, this is when price came down and then came up to buy side, and obviously we're expecting a sell-off. I mean, if you look at price, it's pretty bought up, especially on like the daily and stuff like that. It's very bought up, and on the 4 hour, it's just very bought up. Essentially, that's all I'm saying. So you go down and price comes up. I knew personally buy side was the play. I mean, I showed you guys rebalance buy side. Now I'm expecting price to go lower. And what's something that's going to confirm? Well, first we got to wait for Powell to talk. Okay, that's around this time. 10:10, he's done talking. Now, what really gave me the bias for this trade, but there's a reason I didn't take it on eval. So what gave me the bias was, as I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, I want to see this 5-minute candle close below this bullish imbalance to confirm we're going to go to these lows. Or not these lows, but like, we're going to go lower and to confirm that. So I'm just going to show you guys what was going through my mind. This is what I was seeing. I was like, okay, this is a clean buy side of a curve, you know, things of that nature. So now, once we get that candle close, I zoom instantly in. I'm like, okay, what else does this look like over here? Well, this is the low-hanging fruit right here. This is like a 15-second consolidation, its own model in itself. I don't know if you can see that. Like, this is the consolidation up to here, and this is the its own model in itself, and it's about fractal price, because at the end price is fractal. We know that, I know that, you know that. But so we get this, oops, we'll do this. This is our market structure shift. We get clean displacement. If you look at the morning, there hasn't been any clean displacement through any reason swing low. I mean, you have displacement here, it's not clean, there's no fair value gaps. You don't get any displacement. You get displacement up, not through any recent highs. The kind of price was just kind of running down and then running up. You can't trade that. There's nothing to trade in there. But right here, this is the first time you really get some clean displacement. Now you get two fair value gaps. Now, usually you want to see price go back up to the discount range, the equilibrium, whatever you want to call it. But we don't get that here. We get price just to retrace and the first fair value gap. Now, it depends how you trade. If I was on eval, I probably would have tried to enter around top wick. Obviously, that'd been the best entry. Who doesn't want to enter top wick? And then I want to set my stops above, like, just mid ground over here. I'm not the best with my stop losses yet, but that's okay. I will get better. And obviously, you're targeting these lows, but it depends what models you're trading. If you're trading this model, this is the low-hanging fruit. I'm 100% confident once we especially close below this inverse, clean displacement, retracement. I mean, 100% we're going here. And I mean, look at price. Literally in 4 minutes, price runs straight to your target. Like, literally perfect. There's nothing more you could ask for. It depends where you put your stops. If they're above the high, you are. But if you were playing the higher time frame model, it would still work and it's still a thing. Personally, I would have took off a lot of the position here, and it depends on your fill. Now, when I took the paper trade, my fill was around here. So once we took this level right here, I had my stops at break even, and we came back up and I got stopped out on the paper trade, and then we came back down. But it's just about knowing how price is so fractal and standard deviation. I mean, look at standard deviation. Where does price start to chop? Right in that 2 to 2.5 level. Now, I journaled, and there's a couple reasons I don't take this trade. One reason is there's no SMT. What would I want to see in a perfect world? I don't need a crazy amount of stuff, But I would have liked, say we have this high here, we come down, you know, say we come here, whatever, then we go back up, then we get the displacement down, then we come back up, then, you know, price follows its pattern, whatever you want to say. So say we have that right there. I would have liked to seen this. That would have been cool. An SMT here, or even if it was an SMT like this, it would have been cool either way. Now, if you add this SMT to it and then get this displacement down, I'm 100% entering. It's not a full-size trade just because of the news today and Powell talking and things like that. But, I mean, this is pretty clean. There's not much more you can ask for. You have, like, what does this trade have? What is this trade missing? First, let's go over what's missing. It's missing a high time frame PD array. Why? Because we're at all-time highs. Say this was a 5-minute fair value gap up here, or 15-minute. That'd be even better to give you more confluence. It's missing essentially an SMT, stop raid, yada yada. What else is it missing? Really, that's it. I mean, maybe, especially for this model right here, you don't really need anything else. You know you're going here. If you have a 15-second chart, you can probably get a really clean entry with risk to reward straight to these lows. But yeah, that's I think the best trade of the day today. The best, cleanest setup there was today. Now, it wasn't the cleanest action to price target, but it was clear you knew the draw. And what else? Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the recording just to so you can see I was in this trade here. My fill was here. First TP, that was first TP. We took off 5 contracts. We were in 10. The retracement comes. I get stopped out because my fill was that candle. But this was that model. I mean, you see, that's it for the recording. Just to kind of show you guys that I was watching it. And now, also, one of my friends, there is search and destroy, but it almost reached it. But like, so I haven't taken a real trade the last 2 days. I took a small trade Monday, and that's really it. Now, I think this is so cool because I don't need to trade is the thing. Like, I don't need, like, I'm not mad, or I don't have any FOMO, or I don't have anything about this trade. One is because this book I'm reading. Let me bring my note over here. Look at this. Seek not for events to happen as you wish, but rather wish for events to happen as they do, and your life will go smoothly. Like, I'm not, sorry. I don't know, like, I'm not mad about this at all. I'm more proud of myself and more happy that this trade happens and that I am seeing it play out and that I am getting those reps in, because it's about the reps. It's about the day in and day out reps of seeing things happen, seeing things play out, and building confidence. My confidence is definitely at an all-time high in my trading journey since October. I mean, I'm seeing things more clearly. This is a 0 drawdown trade. Unless you get a bad fill, it's a break-even trade. Like, it's clean. There's nothing to be mad about here. There's nothing, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, tomorrow we have no news, so it'll be interesting to actually be able to trade tomorrow. I mean, we have CPI in the morning, but hopefully we go lower. And I don't know. It's just cool to. It's just clicking eventually. But all I'm saying, I'm just yapping right now. But what I'm saying is, it's clicking. I look at trading as a longevity game and as a overall long-term experience. I'm at break even. I'm at down like 120 on my 100K account. I'm at break even essentially. I'm gonna take half size trades, half lot size, maybe a little lower, until I build up a 2% gain, and then after that I will start. How do I even do this? After I get a 2% cushion, little cushion, then I'll start trading 1% risk, and then if that hits, I'd be at like 4. But it doesn't matter if it doesn't hit. It doesn't matter, because if I lose the 1%, now I'm at 1%. Then I'll go back to my 0.5%. And then it's just a compounding game. I'm not in a rush to pass this funded. I'm not in a rush to do anything like that. It's greatness takes time. It's gonna take time. I'm in it for the long game. I love to trade. I love to learn how to trade. I'm gonna stop yapping for you guys, but honestly, I didn't take this. Could have taken it. Not mad I didn't, but it is as clean as it gets. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully a trade recap, market recap, something along those lines. Follow your rules and keep going.